What's up, guys? It's Griffin back at it again with another video, and today we're going to be breaking down our vacation plans for tomorrow and our trip plans for our vacation in 2021. So if you're new to the channel and haven't already, go ahead and smash that subscribe button, turn on the notification bells, get notified when videos go live, and if you wouldn't mind, go ahead and hit that thumbs up button, as this will help me reach my goal of 100 subscribers. Without any further ado, let's get straight into the video. So what's up, everybody? So we go on our trip starting tomorrow evening. We'll be leaving here in the late afternoon, and we'll be making our way towards the Dallas, Arlington area. We're spending the day after Christmas, celebrating our Christmas with Megan's family. So we'll be doing that on the 26th, and then we'll be checking into the hotel that afternoon, kind of just chilling out, so to speak. Sunday the 27th is our first official day of vacation. Sunday the 27th and Monday the 28th, we will both be at Six Flags Over Texas all day. So our videos are going to be a full park review on Sunday, and Monday we will more than likely do the 50 ride challenge. I know we had said something about doing that during the vacation time. We feel like it's going to be the best opportunity to do so. Tuesday the 29th, we'll be attending Sea Life Aquarium in Grapevine, Texas. We'll also be going to the Disney store there in the mall, doing some shopping there for our Disney World trip. 30th, we'll be back at Six Flags Over Texas. It's supposed to be partially raining that day, so we won't spend... so we'll just kind of keep an eye on the weather and make the best judgment call that we can. We'll have our ponchos with us on that day, just to make sure that all of our bases are covered. 31st, we'll make our way back home. We'll have our annual New Year's Eve party at the house. And January 1st, 2021, we'll take the baby home to his mom. And that'll pretty much conclude our vacation. Really straightforward trip this month. But like I've covered in previous videos, this trip this month is pretty straightforward. Six Flags 3 days, Aquarium and Disney 1 day, and that's just pretty much it. Really straightforward. Lots of different content. We've got a lot of videos, and I've got some requests on Twitter about making videos about, for parents and, stuff like that. So we're going to be doing some videos like that in the future. More than likely, we'll be making that video probably before we go back to work on the 2nd. So New Year's Day, that video will probably come out. We'll be bringing our PC, and we'll be getting all of the trip vlogs and everything uploaded the day of. It'll be uploaded at night like they normally would. So we'll stick to our daily upload during this trip. We will not be doing a travel vlog. We had talked about it and thought about it, but we're driving in a car, so there's really not much there's really not much content of just sitting in a car, aside from us just talking, but aside from that, that's pretty much it. So we'll talk about it some more, and we might do one, but we uploaded 2 videos, and we're probably going to upload another 2 today. We did Asher's Christmas today, so we're going to do a video of his Christmas and stuff after this one. 2021 is right around the corner. Within a week, we'll be 2021 is definitely going to be different. For those of you who could go through the videos and have seen that a lot of my videos started in the summer. Amusement parks in the cold, in the winter time, it's really not adhesive to want to go consistently. Um, yeah, it's cool, to go one day every now and then, which is what we'll pretty much do. Um, on the days that I work, after the first of the year, I'll take that first week to kind of get back in the groove of going to work. And then I think I get that first weekend off that I'll spend with the kiddo. And then after that, it'll be go time. We are making our deposit on our Disney trip next week. We're not waiting. We're putting the pedal to the metal. We're going to try to get ahead of this way before time. Anytime we always plan for a trip, we try to get ahead way before the time for that trip. This is a pretty extensive trip. It's about a $5,000 trip. So we're going to try to get ahead as much as possible. So we're already making that a good $400 deposit on the Disney. Takes a good chunk of what we have to take care of in 2021. I'll be working a lot of overtime for about a month. If everything goes according to plan with the economy and everything else, we should have everything taken care of within the beginning and middle parts of February. We will be taking trips to Six Flags Upper Texas during this time. I'll be taking my weekends off because I'm not going to work every day. It's too much. It's too much. It's really not that healthy to work 12 hours a day every day until you get it done, because it's not really healthy for me. Need some downtime, and I need to spend some time with the kiddo. Even though I'm pretty much doing this for him, I still can't take my eye off the ball on consistency as far as being a father first. But yeah, we're working a lot of overtime till we get it done. Megan will start working next month. So we should probably get that caught up pretty quick. We won't be taking any trips more than one day. Probably until the June trip. The trip where we go to Florida is probably the next time after this week that we'll be going anywhere more than one day. We are doing a park review of Magic Springs when they open in the May. We're going to go take the kid there. We'll take him to Six Flags when we go throughout the year. We'll probably go once, twice a month. We'll bring him with us. We want to keep him sharp, and we want to see how he's going to grow into those amusement parks with his age and how he's progressing, how he's maturing, to determine whether or not what we're going to do for Disney World, because Disney World's a completely different type of park. He's been to SeaWorld, and at San Antonio, we'll be going to SeaWorld Orlando, Florida, which is, I think, the original SeaWorld park. It's bigger. There's more rides there. So we'll be going 2 days there. 1 day at Busch Gardens. We haven't really done a lot of research on the Busch Gardens, on stuff that he can be able to do, but we know there are going to be some kid attractions there for him. I think I'll mainly be doing the park review and stuff there. We'll do park review and ride reviews separately. And then 2 days after, it's SeaWorld Orlando, and then we'll spend a week in Disney. It's a pretty extensive trip. Our flights and everything, like I said, it totals out to be about $5,000, which isn't too bad considering what we're going to do and where we're going to. But we're going to break all that stuff down. In July, we are planning to go to Fiesta, Texas in July. 4th of July weekend, we're talking about going. I know it's right after our long trip to Florida, but our big trip to Florida is kind of the kickoff for our season, so to speak. It gives us half a year to kind of just chill and be able to work towards being able to take these trips every month that we were able to do the second half of this year. and I think doing this will add a lot more flexibility as far as that goes. um, our Disney World trip breakdown is from the 15th to the 21st. The 15th, we're kind of just going to chill on Disney property. We're not going to do a whole lot. We might go to Disney Springs. We're not really sure. If we don't go, then we'll just do some sightseeing and trying out some of the food, the different transportation stuff, and just kind of walking around trying to get a feel for the part of the area and seeing what kind of trouble we can get into, so to speak. The 16th, we'll be spending that day at Hollywood Studios. First day, we'll go to Hollywood Studios. We'll go ahead and get the credits there. The Rock and Roller Coaster. You've got the Rise of the Resistance ride. And Smuggler's Run that we'll be hitting simultaneously. Second day, we'll be going to Magic Kingdom. Assuming that the fireworks are open, we'll be doing fireworks at the end of the show. We'll talk more about that at the end of the video. Third day, we'll be going to Epcot. He really seems into the Frozen Ever After ride, so that's something we're going to get him into. Then we'll go back to Magic Kingdom again. And then the following day, we'll turn around, we'll go to Animal Kingdom. And then the final day, we'll go back to Magic Kingdom for a third time and do fireworks show again. We'll be doing the fireworks show all 3 days that we're at Magic Kingdom. Now, this is not a guarantee that the fireworks show is coming back. The information that we've kind of just guessed and prolonged about how the fireworks is going to work. They're testing out the fireworks, and this is Disney's 50th anniversary. It officially starts on October the 1st. That's when the park opened 50 years ago on October the 1st. But being the fact that it's still the 50th anniversary, the official date is October 1st, but it's still 2021 is going to be the 50th year. So we're going to start to see a lot of things changing within Disney within the new year. Like we've already seen announcements of park hopping coming back. You can hop from one park to the next after 2 p.m., but you have to have visited your original park before that time. You can't just hop into another park without going to your first park. But that can happen after 2 p.m. But it's kind of like a first come, first served basis. If the park is already at maximum capacity, then you can't hop to that park. So that's unfortunate. So you'd have to pick a park that you would be able to go that would have the space, with 35% limited capacity. Like I said, park hopping's coming back. We're not exactly sure about fast passes. We're pretty sure that they'll probably come back in the future, but I really don't see the need for fast passes right now, given the fact that it's only 35% capacity. When we were going to Six Flags at 35% capacity, this place was like everything was pretty much a walk-on. Given the fact that Disney World's a completely different spectrum, you're looking at still having some lines, but you're looking at having lines that aren't nearly as long. So if they're still going to be at 35% capacity, I don't really see the need for fast passes. I don't see them bringing them back with 35% limited capacity. So we don't think that fast passes will be back before the summer. If they raise the capacity up to 50%, then I could see fast passes coming back. But I'm not sure exactly what Florida stature is and where they stand with, all the health guidelines and stuff like that. So I'm not exactly sure when that will get upgraded to the next. But as of this point now, they're at 35% limited capacity, which is pretty low. So it just kind of diminishes for fast passes. Fireworks. This was a really big deal for me. A couple of weeks ago, we saw a couple of my YouTube vloggers that were at Disney World, and they were vlogging at Magic Kingdom during the nighttime, and they were practicing projections with small little glints of fireworks at the time. A few days ago, they were shooting full burst fireworks off with projections and with the strobe lights. So we're kind of not viewing this as, nothing. We're kind of viewing it as firework testing, so to speak. And I think what's really holding it up is not the fact that they don't have the ability to do the fireworks shows, because we know Disney World does. I think it's more of the ability of how they're going to manage it. How are you going to manage the fireworks? How are you going to, people are going to pay for it. How is all that going to set up? And we've talked amongst ourselves and kind of came up with our own solution of what we think the firework, if they are going to come back in the summer, of how we project they would probably work. It'll probably be a reservation system only. It'll be after the park closes. Usually the park closes at like 9 or 10 o'clock. I'm not exactly sure, but it would be beneficial to set the fireworks at like 10:30, well after the park is closed. That way the guests in the park have time to get out of the park. And what you could do is the people that have a reservation for the park for the fireworks can go to a certain location. When you purchase your fireworks should come with a reservation, and there should be a certain seating area or viewing area, I should say, for the fireworks. And they should do the social distancing markers of 6 feet and have each group within that marker of 6 feet of space. Now, given the fact that it's 35% limited capacity, you're going to have to add. They're also going to have to adhere to those guidelines for the fireworks. So the normal amount of people that would go would be a huge crowd, but giving 35% of that, you would only be able to reserve until the capacity was met. And if you purchase, you can't buy it if they don't have a spot, obviously. So they'll have to put that in their system. And so you can purchase your firework tickets on like a first come, first served basis. And then you would make your reservations. And then that's how you would be able to get all of that squared away. And I think this would be really good to bring something back, because even if people aren't there at the park and don't pay for it, people around the park and even outside the park can see the fireworks. So I think it's a really good thing to bring that back. And you can have those spectacular fireworks that you have there, using that reservation system. Six Flags Fiesta Texas, when they started doing their shows and stuff like that, they did the same thing with reservation systems. If you wanted to see a show, some of the shows, they weren't all that popular, so there really wasn't that many people there. But some of the more popular shows, they kind of made it on a reservation system. And once all the seats were booked up, reservations were closed. They didn't allow it. So you couldn't reserve something that there was no spots for. And I think if you use that system with the fireworks system at Disney World, I think it can actually work. I've seen it work at multiple parks. And so I think a lot of it's all about the revenue too, because amusement park industry took a big hit when everybody got shut down. So being able to sustain. And so we're going to be looking at a lot of deals at the beginning of 2021 to take advantage of. So they're going to be trying to draw more people into the parks. So, but anyway, that's my thoughts on the fireworks. We anticipate that they'll come back. If they do, we'll be making our reservation as early as soon as they announce. We'll be making our payment, our reservation for that, for all 3 days. We will be doing firework videos. We'll be doing 3 separate videos on the fireworks. We'll do just a normal firework viewing video, a viewing of the show. We'll do a side-by-side video, which I've never done, so it'll be a good learning experience for me. And then we'll do a reaction video of Asher's reaction during the show. 3 different times, 3 different videos. So I think that'll be really good content and really good. Well, man, that's going to do it for this one. Hope you guys have a great Christmas and stay safe into the new year. And we will catch you guys in the next one. Peace. Say bye-bye. Say bye-bye. Bye. Bye. All right.